Yes, I do.
What is Exhibit 17?
Say that again.
When is Exhibit 17?
It's my pre-file direct testing.
Was Exhibit 17 prepared by you or at your direction?
Yes, it was.
Do you have any changes?
No, I do not.
Corrections to Exhibit 17?
No, sir.
If I were to ask you the questions set forth in Exhibit 17, would your answers be the same?
Yes.
Mr. Smith is available for cross-examination.
Mr. Gomez?
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Smith, I believe you said this was your direct testimony. This is actually your rebuttal testimony, is it not?
My
Exhibit 17.
pre-filed rebuttal testimony.
Okay. When did Nevada Power begin installing smart meters within its service territory?
Mr. Norris, the first meter was installed in September of 2010.
And how close are you to being finished installations in the south?
We have approximately 50,000 meters left to deploy, including the postponement list.
And when did you begin installations in northern Nevada?
It was December of 2012, or 2011, I'm sorry.
And when will you anticipate meters will finish installations in the north?
We've got about 175,000 electric meters left to go for deployment, and about 30,000 gas. And we're on a path to try to finish, by the end of the year, but it's likely to go into the first quarter with the postponements.
Okay, yesterday we established that in your testimony that DOE has not given you a hard and fast number in terms of the subscription rate, which would cause it to somehow withdraw its funding in this project.
What we shared with the Department of Energy, as I indicated yesterday, was our estimates of what would be on the postponement list. That was derived into that filing of the 7,500 customers.
I understand that DOE didn't object to that.
That's correct, but they did say that if it exceeded that, that it was subject for their review.
So is it the number of 7,500, or is it the, I believe I've seen the number 12,000 in testimony somewhere here. Is that was the number you ran down?
And so what we did is the calculation we worked through with the Department of Energy was 800,000 residential customers in the south, 300 in the north of residential, with a 1.5% adder on that to equal those numbers.
Well, is it fair to say at this point that DOE is in essence declined to give you a hard and fast number here that says you cannot go beyond this or else your funding's in jeopardy?
What they've indicated to us was the numbers that we shared with them were approval. We had approval to go forward, but they exceeded that of the subject for their review.
I've asked this question in every one of these proceedings so far, and you're the last witness, so I'm going to ask it of you. Does the company have any intent to seek mandatory time of use rates?
We have no plans to seek mandatory rates.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Those are all the questions I have.
No questions, thank you.
I have no redirect questions, Chairman.
Mr. McDonald?
Chairman?
Mr. Anderson?
No, thank you, Chairman.
Questions? And I don't have any questions either. Thank you, Mr. Smith.